Oh, hello, Lo here from Lo Design. Today I'm going to make a quick video to show you how to start on your assignment number 4 of the Interior Design Institute. I know that this assignment scares a lot of people, especially when it comes to doing it on SketchUp. So I'm going to show you the basics on SketchUp on how to import your floor plan, how to start working on it, how to resize it first, and then after you will have the tools to let your creativity loose and design your own floor plan following the rules of the assignment. So let's get started. First of all, you open SketchUp. Okay, mine was already open. So I go to File, New, and here is my model. Okay, I work in imperial inches and feet. Okay, and the version of the SketchUp I have is the SketchUp Pro 2023. That makes a difference, I guess. But I don't really know the other versions, so I can't tell you. Okay, so let's start. File. I'm going to import a screenshot of the floor plan that was provided to me by the Interior Design Institute. It's in the booklet of the assignment 4, page 131, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's where it's at. You have a link. Click on the link. That will open a window in your browser. And then just take a screenshot of that floor plan once you have it. Okay, so I did it already. So I'm going to import it. So import. I have it on my desktop. It's here. Make sure that you have it used as image, and then import. And here it is. Up. It's going to snap at the origin. Okay, when you come here, up it snaps. So you click once, and then you click twice once you resize it. But the resizing doesn't really matter. As you can see on that view, we can't really work on it. So easy steps to be made. Camera, parallel projections, and then you want to see it from the top. So you go on your toolbar and then top and click. And here is your floor plan. Okay, so that's the first step. Second step, if you don't know how to zoom in and out, best for SketchUp is to have a mouse with 3 buttons, one really in the middle and 2 buttons, okay? Just scrolling in and out with the wheel in the middle of your mouse. That's the way to go. To move it on the window as I'm doing it now, okay? Click on the wheel and on the shift key on your keyboard. And then you can move it where you want to move it, okay? If you don't have the wheel or if you don't really know how to, or you have the pan tool on your toolbar. It's the little hand and the 2 arrows. You click on it, and then you click with your left button anywhere, and then you move it. But I highly recommend you learn all the keyboard shortcuts because that will just change your life and make your work really, really, really easier. Okay, so let's get started. Now that I have imported my floor plan in my model, first thing I want to do, I'm going to Window and then Tag, and I'm going to create a tag. Okay, that I'm going to name Drawing, enter, and then I will catch the little sticker here, the tag tool. Up, it turns grayish, and then I will click on my floor plan. Okay, so from now on, if I turn on and off the tag, the floor plan appears and disappears. For now, it's useless, but for later, it's going to be extremely, extremely useful. Okay, that's done. Now, we have the dimensions we want. I'm going a little fast. If it's too fast, you can pause the video. Okay, yeah. Um, go back to untagged. Okay, and then space key, space bar, and that takes you back to the select tool. Okay. So I want to rotate my floor plan because I don't like the door being on the left for me, but you can keep it on the left, you can put it on the top or wherever you want to put it, okay? Me, I don't like it this way. So I select my floor plan. I know it's selected because there is a blue box around it. M for move. And you see those little cross here? You grab any of them. So that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. I didn't click so far, okay? So I'll go on that one, and then I click once. Click and let go, and rotate. Click, okay? And then I'm still on the move tool. So I grab the corner, click once, move it, and snap it to the origin, and then click again. Okay, so now I have put my floor plan where I want it to be. Spacebar and click. And now nothing can be changed of what I've done, of what was my last action. Okay, I'm going to recenter that and zoom in. So now I have another issue is I'm not sure that the dimensions that are here are actually to scale on my floor plan. Okay, because when I imported it, I gave it any size that came as it came, right? So just to be sure, you go to the tape measure tool, okay, which is here on my toolbar, or you key in T on your keyboard and you see it your cursor turns into a little tape measure. You zoom in to be as accurate as possible. You click once, then zoom out, and then zoom in again on the other side to be sure that you're accurate. And if you look at the dimensions I have, it tells me 12 feet, 8 inches, 5/8. That's not what I want, okay? What I need is 31 feet, 6 inches from the outdoor to the outdoor, from the outside wall to the outside wall. Okay, so I'm coming here, I'm clicking once, okay, and without touching anything else, I'm going to enter the dimension that I have here, which is the dimension I want for that length. So I'm going on into that length box here, select everything, and type in 31 feet 6 inches. Enter. And then SketchUp asks me, do you want to resize the model? Yes, I do. And now my model is up to scale. Just double check to be sure. So tape, go here to here, and I have 31 because I was probably not on the line here, right? Yeah, I'm a little, so escape. If I'm coming on the line here, and I'm coming back. Yeah, I want to be on the red axis. Okay, 31.5. That's correct because I'm not exactly on the line. Okay, I will have the perfect dimension when I will actually draw my own square. All right, so now let's start. So on the tags, I'm going to go on the untag tag just to be sure, okay, that I don't make a mistake. And then I'm going to start with drawing the outdoors, the rectangle from the outdoor wall. Okay, so I'm going in the corner here. I'll grab the rectangle tool, which is that one, or R on the keyboard. I'm going to come click at what seems to be the corner, okay, and then I'm going to go all the way down here, and I know that that rectangle has to be 31 feet 6 inches by 30 feet, okay. All right, so I click. So see, that created a face. That's why it turned white. Okay. So I'm not too far off here. So I'm going down into my without clicking anywhere else. Okay. So click once, draw your rectangle, click twice to release, and then go on your dimension bar down there, and then enter your right dimension. Okay, so I have 31 feet 6 inches by 30 feet. Enter. And then now my rectangle has been resized the exact size I need it to be. I'm going to double check to be sure. So T for tape measure. Grab here, and here it snaps. If you look up, it snaps on the lines. 31.6. That's what I need. It's here. Okay. Escape. And then vertical is 30 feet. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So now I have the contour of my house. The problem is that now I do not see what's inside, right? What's below on my drawing. And because I want to keep my rectangle, which is my personal floor plan, on top of the drawing, So to be sure that I have the right dimensions, I need to see what's going through. So it's very easy. You go on this little icon here that says X-ray. You click on it, and that creates a transparent face, okay? Which your rectangle is still here. You see it, okay? But then you can see through. So now let's keep going. I want you to grab your tape measure. So tape measure, here it is, or T on the keyboard, okay? You go on that edge here, and then you know that your walls are 1 foot wide. Okay, so you come here, you move your tape measure, and you type in 1 foot. Here you are. You go on the other side, and you do the same thing. 1 foot, and here you are. You just click once and release, okay? Click, release, go up. You want to make sure that you are going up along the axis. Okay, so now we are going up along the green axis. You can see it, it's green. Okay, 1 foot. And then you go on the top here, and you have the same thing. You go down on the green axis, 1 foot. All right, so now we've just drawn our outdoors walls. Let's connect them. So you take your line tool, which is here, line, okay, or L on your keyboard, and you come, it says intersection, okay, so you come at the intersection of the two the two lines you just draw with your tape, okay, and then intersection, and click once, okay, up, click and release, okay, click and release, and then click and release, okay. So now if you go, you take away your X-ray, so click again on X-ray, up, you have your square here. To make sure that your face is closed, excuse me, to make sure that your face is closed, when you click on it, you are going to see all of those little blue dots. It means that your face is closed and you'll be able to work on it, okay? I want to delete those guides, so edit, delete guides. I don't need them anymore. The guides I traced with my tape measure, okay? Go back onto your X-ray mode, and then now we are going to draw the stairs and what's currently the powder room area. Okay, we have all the dimensions we need here. So we know that from that wall to that wall, the dimension is 9 foot 6 inches. So grab your tape measure, or T here, or T on your keyboard. Okay, you go on the edge here, 9 foot 6 inches. Here you are, so you're on the line, okay? You know that that wall's width is 8 inches. So on the line, go on along the red axis, 8 inches, okay? Then we'll go from the top to put this one on, okay? So we know that it's 6 feet and 10 inches. So go from the top on the edge, click, release, go down, 6 feet, 10 inches, okay? We know that those little walls here are 4 inches, it's here, okay? So grab it here and then go down 4 inches, okay? We know that from the outside to the outside here, we have 5 feet 9 inch, so you grab the outside one, go down, 5 feet 9 inches, okay? And then you know that that one is 4 inches, go up 4 inches. Oops, excuse me, I went 4 feet, 4 inches. Okay, now we know that from that outside wall to that one, we have 5 feet and 1 inch. So grab it, 5 feet 1 inch. And then same thing, we have 4 inches width of the wall, so 4 inches wall. So I know that the wall here is 13 feet and 10 inches outside to the outside. Okay, so I'm grabbing the outside line. I'm going down 13 feet, 10 inches. Here you go. And I'm on that line here. Perfect. So I think I have it all. So let's do like we did for the outside, okay? But this time we are only going to do it with the line tool. So L on your keyboard or the little pencil here on your toolbar. Go to the intersection, click, then click, then click, click, and click again. Okay. Go here, click, and so on until you are done with every single of your lines. Okay. To make sure you did not forget anything, so escape. You see, oh, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's going, the line is not going to let go. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Just press escape on your keyboard, up, and it lets go. Okay. To make sure that we have closed that face, which is extremely important, you go back onto your X-ray, click here, and then click on the face. And you see it's not closed because when I click on that face, it should be only that face that's blue and not everything else. So I am going to go through it again with my line tool. Okay, voilà. So now it's okay. So that corner here was not completely closed. That's what happened. So now I want to delete that line here because I don't need it anymore. So E for erase, you have the eraser tool that shows up, and then you click on it. Here you go. I need to go back onto my X-ray mode, and then I need to draw that line for the stairs. Okay? And then I'm going to show you something that you are going to like. I mean, I really like that tool. So go back to line, go to the end point here, draw a line here, and then draw a line here, which is the contour of your stairs. Okay, right now it's a little bit messy because we have all of those guides. It's no problem. Edit, delete guides. There you are. So now we have our floor plan. All the dimensions are correct. Okay, the only thing missing are the stairs. No issue at all. You press your space bar just to make sure that you have that little arrow here. That's a select tool, or you have it here. Select tool. And then you click on that line once. It's going to turn blue. When it's turned blue, you stay on the line, you go right click, and it's going to give you the option to divide the line. As you go up, it creates less. As you go down, it creates more divisions on the line. Okay, and then if you look, now I have 8 segments of 11 inch and 3/4 each. I click here. All of those little squares disappear? That's not an issue at all. I am going back on my line tool, so L, or the little pencil here, and then going up the line, you will meet those green dots. The green dot is actually what was red when we divided the line. So you click on it, you go along the red axis, so meaning that you're parallel, and then you click, and you have created your first step. Do it again, the green dot, click once, and then click on the edge on the other side. Then again, and again, and again, and again. Make sure you're on the edge when you click on for the second point. So that's going to close your face. End point, edge, end point, edge. There you go. And then now we have our stairs. And if you click on them, each of them turns blue, meaning that each of them is its own individual face, which is what you want. Okay, so let's get out of the X-ray mode. And now you have your floor plan. you put your door, oh, the door, I'm sorry, I forgot about the door. So let's go back to the X-ray mode. The door has to be here. We have no choice. That's how it is, okay? We have the dimensions from the outside door, outside wall to the limit of the door, 13 feet 9 inches on both sides. But if you look at something, you will notice that the 13 feet 9 inches is actually from the inside wall here, when here it's from the outside wall, okay? So if you take your tape measure, okay, you go on that wall and you key in 13 feet 9 inches, up, you get here, okay? If you get from that one wall and you key in 13 feet 9 inches, you see that you are off. You are off 1 foot actually, which is the depth of the wall, and you can see it here. That little line here means that that dimension starts there, to which we add 1 foot and we reach the outside wall, okay? So erase that guide because it's wrong. Go back to the tape measure, T, up, and then you go, so 14 foot 9 inch, because I added 1 foot to those 39, okay? So 14 foot 9 inch, and now I have my door, okay? So I grab my line tool, I go from the intersection to the intersection, intersection to the intersection, and now I have my door. If I click, because I close the face, only the door turns blue, and if I click here, everything else turns blue but the door, okay? Type in E for eraser or erase tool, and then you can erase your guides. So you can do it like that, or you can go to edit and delete guides, okay? Escape. I'm going to show you how to make that door, the arc, okay? You click where you want it to start, the endpoint, then where you want it to stop, so the width. The width, if you look down on your little box, it says 3 feet, that is which is exactly what you need, okay? 3 feet, click again, and then you go up, vertical, so on the green axis. And you click again and you close your circle, okay? So now you see that's missing here. Doesn't matter, you grab your line tool, you go to the endpoint, to the other endpoint, and then you have your door. Your door is closed, okay? You can make it fancy, grab your line tool and double it a little bit, like they did here on the floor plan. Up. So you click here, then you go there, then you go up, and you go. You want to delete that part here, that little line here, so erase for the eraser tool, E, here you go. And then we are done. And then we are done. So now let's get out of the X-ray mode. Let's delete our drawing. We don't need the dimensions anymore. It's not deleted, it's actually out of view, okay? And then you have your original floor plan onto which you can now start working. What I highly recommend is you make groups and create tags for those parts. Actually pretty easy. So you go on your tag and let's create the outdoor exterior walls. Enter. Then let's create another tag, so plus, let's call it staircase. Enter. Okay. For the staircase, so you click on your spacebar. You have your little arrow here. Click on the left, hold it. That's one of the only times you have to hold on SketchUp. You hold it, everything turns blue, meaning that everything has been selected. Then right click, make a group in here. Then you go on your staircase, tag, and you tag it. So if you click on the little eye, you see it or you don't see it. Okay? So let's not see it so we can select everything else. So now you don't see your staircase. So let's select the exterior walls. I just want the exterior walls. I don't want everything. I don't want that's the floor. I don't want it. Okay? I just want the exterior walls, which is that blue face here. I want to select just my exterior walls and make a group of them because that's something we don't want to move, because it's very easy as you are working on your floor plan, let's say you grab that line without really knowing it, and then you're on the move tool, and then you move it, and everything gets deformed. Okay, you don't want that to happen, because if it does happen and you don't realize when you do it, then you validate it and then you go on to something else, it's like a nightmare to fix. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, so what I would like you to do in order to avoid that is you click on your exterior walls. The face turn blue with little dots. You double click on it, okay, and then it turns blue with the blue lines, meaning that the whole group has been selected. Then you stay on your face, right click, make a group, okay, and that group is going to be tagged exterior walls. So you select your tag, go on the little sticker, click here, and if you show it in and out, okay. So now we don't have our exterior walls anymore, and we don't have our staircase. But if you click on the little eye on the staircase, then it shows. And same thing for the exterior walls. Okay, we are going to do the same thing. So let's delete that and that. Not delete, but unshow that and that. Then spacebar. Click on the face. Spacebar twice. Sorry. Click on the face, and you have your floor. Let's do the same thing for the floor. So once it's selected, double click. Okay, right click, make a group, create a tag, floor, grab your little sticker, click here. There you go. So now everything disappeared but the door. You can do the same thing for the door. Let's select the door, right click, make a group, create a tag, entrance door. Tag. And then now, if I click here, everything is disappeared. Okay. If I just want to see my drawing, just click here, and you have your drawing. Okay. Then entrance, exterior walls, floors, and staircase. And here is your floor plan. So now you can start work and put your walls wherever you want to in order to create your floor plan, your final floor plan, and submit it as your assignment form. I hope that helped. Really, really do hope that helped. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment or get to me via email, and it will be my pleasure to help you more if I can. All right, I hope you guys have a good day. I really hope that helped. What would help me is if you were to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. So you have a good day, and I will see you in my next video.